welcome to my channel. I'm the Witchy Dragon, and we are about to play some Sims. So Sims got an update. Do I know exactly what they updated? No. Did they throw some fixes in? Yeah. But I have not had a chance to look at that. Here we go. Just setting a couple things up so I can see what the heck is going on, maybe. So I am also updating my PlayStation right now. And it's copying, so it's 61%. So I might have to slip over there in just a second, just to make sure everything's going correct. And which reminds me, I should probably check my fan is off, my mic is working, and I'm on the right scene. These are just little notes for me to remember when I'm doing things, you know, because it's what it is. So I thought we would dive back into the Not So Berry challenge. Yeah. So I also am really excited that I made 91 followers this morning. So I met my goal. So now I have a new goal to try to make to 100 followers. And for those of you who know, I have written a couple books and published them. And it was just mentioned to me, one of my followers and someone that I subscribe to said, "Oh, I really should check out your books. I'm waiting to do that." And then when I was at work today, it dawned on me, you know, I think I will set a goal of followers, and then once I figure out how I want it, like maybe I need to set a goal for like 120 or something like that. And when I reach 120, I release one of the books on Kindle free. So you can do that on the Kindle ever so often. You can do that. I just have to relook that up. But I think that might be a nice goal for me and a nice treat for everybody who helps me reach that. If they're interested, they could read one of my books for free. They just have to have the Kindle, and the Kindle app is free. So it's a win-win all the way around. So my plan today is my sim, Michelle Santana. She is my mint. This is my first time to play the Not So Berry. It's my first time around. This is I think my third episode maybe. We're going to dive in, and she should have a baby this episode. I'm pretty sure. So now let me fix my Xbox real quick. Because it was not working just a minute ago. So now that's done. But I thought with her, she's got to go to the hospital. So last night, my other Heather Hart had a baby, and I went to find the hospital, and I can't find the hospital. So I created the hospital on the PlayStation, but I actually uploaded this, so I don't know why I'm not finding it on my PC, unless it's because that's my PlayStation and this is my PC. But I know I uploaded it to the gallery, and I've never had a problem with that before. So we're going to see. I'm going to rebuild it. So that's my plan. I'm sure she's going to have the baby this episode, and I am going to rebuild the hospital once she gets there. So here we go. Let's dive in. And there she is. Oh, I like this music. I'm digging this. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. Let's switch over to game, because that's what I needed to do. And I didn't do that this morning. See, I went up and I looked, and I realized I hadn't done it. So here we go. I'm digging this music though. Oh yeah. Not sure you're digging it, but I'm digging it. Hey, Nicole. Oh, good morning, beautiful, to you as well. It's morning for you, huh? Well, good morning. As one of the sayings is, good morning, sunshine. I'm digging this music, though. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a baby this episode. I'm up for it. We're going to have a baby. And then when we get to the hospital, I am going to, I am trying to make her do everything, by the way. Whether that's realistic, I can't say. We want to put away. Wow, that's a little loud. But I'm digging this music. I'm digging the music. So I think, Nicole, here's my plan. I think I'm going to set a goal that when, let's turn this off. Let's just turn that off for a minute. I think I'm going to set a goal that when I reach 120 or 125 followers, that I am going to go to Kindle and release one of my books for free on Kindle. So you can do that for like 3 days or something like that, or however. I haven't done it for a while, so I think we'll do that, and then that'll be like a goal, and if everybody's interested, they would be able to download. And I have 3 published, so I can make some goals. So I just have to decide. Might do The Witch Mistake first, since it's the smallest, although my first book that I released is The Royal Assassin. So maybe I'll do a poll or something, maybe on Discord or something. I don't know. There's lots of stuff for me to think of. Can I cause any mischief yet? It says I've done it twice, but I sure don't remember doing anything twice. Mischief. Oh, wait. No, I don't think I have. I think you need to look at those forums anyways. I think she needs to look at those forums. But I think that could be fun. And it's already Wednesday. Oh my God, 10 o'clock in the morning for you? You are really ahead of me. It is 6:12 Tuesday evening. You are what, 12? Hey, Witchy Minx. Hi, baby. That's my baby. That's the youngest. Thanks for logging in and supporting me. I appreciate that. It looks like I have 2 viewers now. If I could just get more, all would be well. I checked my viewership this morning, or this afternoon. It was like 2.89 this morning, and now it's like 2.96. So each time I stream, I seem to be getting enough to get there. So this is good. I can't believe I already have 91 followers. I'm thinking, though, I should do, I am thinking I need to figure out how to do this. I don't know if tinkering would be a good thing. Socialize. Maybe there's something. Troll the forums. That's it. That's what I needed to do. Booyah. Figured it out. Just like that. Yep. Figured it out. Figured it out. Figured it out. Oh. And I was fit tested for an N95 today at work. And the fit test went great. So the type of N95s we're using at work are working. And then about 20 minutes before I had to leave for the day, or not had to leave, but it was time for me to go home, I had to go do a COVID test on one of our residents. So I was like, really? I didn't fully gown up for the test, but usually I fully gown up and put my visor on and all that. The only time I use the N95 is if I actually have to come in contact with someone who's positive. The rest of the time I try to make sure if I'm doing a test that I'm just swab. I don't have to put the N95 on. So I'm a nurse. I'm actually a director. I work in senior living. And that's the one thing I'm disappointed about The Sims. There's a little bit of what I would consider ageism in The Sims. And that is they need, like they have them hunched over. Not all the elderly people are hunched over. Not all elderly people have pain. Not all elderly people have wrinkles. And it's like, that's just, a little bit of ageism, you know. That's all I want to say. It would be nice if they made some of those things optional, how you see your sim. Because let me tell you, I take care of some very beautiful women that are not hunched over, that do not have wrinkles, um, and they're absolutely beautiful, you know. So it would be nice if we get a little bit of update, you know. I'm just saying. Just saying. So we did that. So she has to pull 10 pranks down and reach level 6. Okay. She's going to have that baby. That's my plan. She's going to have this baby. So thank you. I think it's kind of cool. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I've worked in senior living the whole time. I enjoy that the most. There's something very special. It was so funny. It's okay. She says, Mitchell Kalani and I just had a blast. Okay, great. But it was so cool. So I became a nurse aide first. And I was working, you know, as a nurse aide. It was like my first day. I went through school, you know, these classes and everything. And I already had 2 small children at home. My 2 oldest were toddlers, you know. And I didn't want to be a nurse, didn't want to get into this, but I fell into this and I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. And my very first day, I was helping all these residents. I was helping them get into bed because I was worked in the evening. And then I just couldn't believe how wonderful it was. And then the next day, same thing. And then the next day. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. You know, why would anybody ever want a day off? It was so wonderful. Well, I did learn why you needed days off. Trust me. You know, I'm not going to say I was naive, but it was like at that moment I had found something so wonderful and so beautiful. And then I wanted to do more. And so then I became, so a year went by and I worked as okay. What's going on? No, we're not going, honey. So a year went by and then I went back to school. And so I worked part-time and went through LPN school, which is a licensed practical nurse here. And I did that and then I've been working ever since. And I've been a director of nursing. I've been an assistant director of nursing. I've been a staff nurse. And now I'm actually a director and I oversee senior living, independent living. I still have, you know, an executive director, but I do that. And I get so much joy from it. It's great. It is really good. However, I really dig gaming. I've been playing games even before I became a nurse. So, hey, this is fun. But as long as you find joy, it doesn't matter what you do, you know? You got to have some joy. I'm also a metaphysical practitioner and minister, and I have my bachelor's in metaphysics, and I'm working on my master's right now. Been working. I haven't done it so much, but I just need to get my theses. I've already finished some of the tests, so and then once I get that, I'm gonna try to get my PhD. Not try, am. I'm sorry. I am getting my PhD. So does she work or is she on a sabbatical? Can she oh, she's still doing good though. Oh, this is her day off, right? Okay, perfect. Oh, she's an introvert today. Well, I'm not surprised. She stayed in bed. Is she awake? Oh, she can get up now. Why don't you get up? No, I already did that. No, I don't want to watch. I want to sanitize. Use and sanitize. Right? What? Are you yelling? Why are you yelling? I'm sending you to the bathroom. I know you're hungry. Are we in our 3rd trimester? Oh, she's not quite in 10 more hours. She may end up giving birth when she's at work. And she's a vegetarian, right? So I have to... Is it 6 o'clock in the evening? Really? I thought it was morning. I really kind of messed that up. That's not vegetarian. Any meat. Fish taco? I don't know. Do they get sick? if they eat fish, let's just do a salad. I mean, I know when I was doing a vegetarian diet, I think we said it was pescatarian because I allowed myself to eat fish. Oh my gosh, Diego, what do you need, baby? Remember that job? Oh, I'm so glad you got the job. He's the baby's daddy. Not sure. And we're engaged, right? That's right. He actually asked her, which is so weird. It was very cool, though. Very cool. I'm trying to get used to that. That was really cool. Well, she's happy. She's happy she's cooking vegetables. I'm making a salad and I'm just laughing. Oh, she's getting pretty good at that. What? She did pretty good at that. That's not too bad. She's doing good. She's got some simoleons too. We're going to have to decorate that bedroom, but I don't want to decorate it yet. I know it's supposed to be rose, but my to-do is actually going to be that hospital is going to take up a lot of this stream today. It's because once she goes into labor, we're going to be at the hospital. And that is where the time's going to be spent on this stream because it's a lot to do the hospital. But I know exactly how I want the hospital, so it should be fine. I got to turn this off here real quick. Yeah, sorry about that. But we're doing it. We got the mint going on. Never done the mint. Never done this. And this is really out of my I'm not going to say comfort zone because she is a spellcaster. But the scientist career, haven't done that since it first came out. We're going to get rid of that. And then you're going to read a little bit about mischief. Right? Yeah. Look, she does not want to read about mischief. So I think we're going to have to purchase. Let's purchase another book. And my daughter taught me how to, or she explained to me how to write a book. You have to make a copy of that book. You can't be in your inventory, and then you can save that book so you actually pay for your own book, whatever, right? But now I know, and so I'm gonna do that. We got enough. Let's grab this one. And do we go here to read it, right? Number 2, let's see if she actually reads it. She kept putting that other one back, so maybe it was too. Maybe she had too much mischief for that. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. Hope y'all don't mind. Fast forwarding. She's just going to read this book. Let's at least make one more level. And then maybe she'll work on some mischief spells. I know we need to do this in logic, I think. Let me look. I have it written here. I printed it out. Yeah, she has to master mischief and the logic skills. So we have to master that. I'm going to put that on that side. There we go. There we go. Did we get anywhere? Is she still doing it? But we're not sitting. She's standing up. Are you uncomfortable in the chair? Can you rock in the chair? There we go. Oh, we probably should put the earbuds back on because she was asleep. And adults, when they go to sleep, you have to turn it back on. Children, you don't. It stays on. You put it on and it stays on all the time with children. Adults, when they go to sleep, they turn it off. When they go somewhere else to another lot, they turn it off. So, but we need to get up a little bit. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow, she's not going to do well today at school. She can take family leave. I think she should take family leave. So how does she take family leave? How do you take family leave? Is it this business? take a vacation day, take family leave. Take family leave. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Right? I don't think I've ever done family leave before. She's on family leave for 1 day. Okay, that's good because she's got 1 day of family leave. That's good. All right, let's... Why do I keep wanting to do that? Oh, it's because it's a different toilet than my favorite. So there you go. But that feels better. And what else can she do? Is she tired at all? Not too bad. Oh no, we didn't put this away. Put that away. And then get leftovers. I like this. Does she want to swim or something? What is this? Oh, she wants to buy a pool at least 1 by 1. Really? What is this? Listen to classical music. Let's turn on classical music. I know she's still got her music playing, but we're going to do that. And then she's going to come over here, I think, and listen. Get a couple of these up. Hopefully that'll come up. I don't know about the 1 by 1 pool. What is this? Oh, these are those fears. I haven't really figured those out too much. Not too much. All right. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is called Latin. So we're just going to switch it. This is always fun. Change the station to Latin. And then she'll get that one. And what do you want to do with him? Get married? I don't think so yet. I don't think we're ready to get married yet. That is say low. Let's dance. There we go. You're just going to dance for a little. Let's get some dance up. Just saying. I'm going to... As soon as she reaches that dance school, I'm going to turn this off. And we still need to do logic. So let's see. Let's ponder moves. I think that's pretty good. I like this house that I did. I think it looks kind of cute. She's going to have this baby this time, right? Let's see. Where's the baby? All right. She's in her 3rd trimester. I bet it'll be today. What is this? Feeling insecure from jealous trait? Oh, because he's not around. Maybe we should call him. Let's try the social bunny thing. What did you want? Hey, Michelle. Ken Nakamura has asked me out on a date. Should I say yes? You know what? Go for it. But let's see if we can... Let me see if I can figure out that social bunny. We're just going to open it, right? Okay. Oh, gosh. We got a lot of messages, huh? Wait. We need to add her fiance. All right, we've added him. All right, so we do what? A message? Right, a new message. Okay, here we go. We're gonna in a flirty message. She could flirt with him, right? That's how you do it. I hope. So we can look at the feed, right? And then you do what? These are all the ones that she's done. I guess she can't... Oh, is this... I don't know how this works. I thought I knew. Okay. What is this? Remove contact. Oh, you can just message him. Let's do another flirty message. We're going to message her and do a friendly one. We'll message her and just do a friendly message. Okay, Eliza, let's see. Let's do a mean message. Just because. All right. And then tag a sim. We're going to keep doing the flirty stuff with him. Okay. I don't know if that was good or bad. Oh, do I click on this? Oh, okay. So I do that. Okay. All right. And then Eliza, a pillow smack to my soul. It'll take days to crawl out of this hole of sadness. What is that? Like, okay. I don't know what to say to that. All right. I haven't done this really on the PC. I was doing it on the PlayStation, and it's a little different. So this is how you tag them, or you respond to them. And you do your own. So lunch was great. Okay. What if I had a simoleon every time Michelle was cool? I'd be broke. I don't think so. That wasn't even nice. Eliza, a llama and a gnome walk into a bar. Wait, Michelle, how did it go again? Let's do, I don't know. That's not too bad, right? Okay. I don't know what these mean yet. Let's just do what? I don't know what some of these emoticons are. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What is that? Okay, let's do. Oh, that was nice, right? Okay, I don't think I can do any more. That was enough. That was enough. And let's play. She's focused. Let's play for a little bit. We're going to get up this skill. I don't know where, and then maybe we'll go ahead and do a painting. So I got that skill up, and let's do some couple paintings to earn some simoleons, and this will also do the logic. She's not happy with somebody. We're having bad relationships with somebody. Wait a minute. Who are we having a bad relationship with? I don't know who that was. Oh, we got mail though. Oh, because we're going to pay our bills. Oh my goodness. This is an expensive home. It's what it is. It's what it is. Let her take care of that. And let's go ahead and sell that. That didn't go for much. It's what it is. I think I added, let's look in the calendar. Did I add? Yep. So every Saturday on the calendar, I have laundry day. Yep. Which is what she needs. So that's when she's going to do laundry, is on Saturdays. That'll be cool. And she has to clean that day. Have to clean something. Let's brush your teeth. And we need to master the skill, pull 10 pranks. So pulling pranks. Can this be a prank? Prank the toilet? Prank the toilet? Okay. And then can she use the toilet? Let's just use it. Or no, let's not just do that. Let's do the clean one so she doesn't spend all that time washing her hands again. Did that help? Okay. So even though she pranked it, it has to happen, right? Really? Okay. So did that work? That did not show that that worked. So that didn't work. So I probably have to do something, right? Okay. Click on a sim and select a prank from the mischief category. Sims can also use other objects like the phone, computer, and observatory. Okay, so we're going to have to prank people. We won't be using that one for a little while. Do you have... just mop that up. She needs to learn that skill. I got to get her skilling. Got to get her skills up. So, to prank and the socialize. Oh, troll the forums. How else can I prank? Write jokes? No. How can we prank someone? Social networking. Let's do that again. I think so. Who just knocked on the door? Are we going to prank him? Invite in. We probably should give him a key. Let's invite him in. You know what? Should we marry him? Should we just elope? I don't know. Then I'd have to deal with him. Maybe we should. Should they elope? If they elope, I think she'll lose the scenario. But we're going to elope. We're doing it. She's going to do it before she gets married. So that means her name's going to change to Michelle Lobo. I'm okay with that. Okay. We're doing it. She's doing it. I didn't think there was going to be a wedding, but there's a wedding. Oh my God, there's a wedding. All right. Wow, this is taking a while. Okay, they've extended their vows, and then she needs to come. They're gonna move in together. Are they? She's gonna fall asleep. Don't fall asleep, Michelle. Just hurry up and marry him. It's fine. It's okay that you're dressed like that. It's all good. You're just eloping. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're moving in together, yes. He's gonna move in with her, right? That sounds... Oh, and let's sell all his stuff. Okay. Are you sure you want to modify? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. They have some money. Wow. What's up with that? How about... Okay, now... How about you woohoo with Diego, and then you can go to sleep, and then I'll make him do some cleaning. Because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Yep, that's how I roll. She can't even get around the furniture. It's okay. You got the relationship. She's jealous, so this should be interesting. Because I'm thinking he's kind of flirty all the time. Maybe I'm wrong. Da 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 da. I wonder if I think I'd like some different. We may have to redo this bedroom. This is awesome. All right, they're married. I'm gonna have to change her name, right? So to do that, we are going to change Sim. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have him do it. Let's let her go back to sleep. No, you can change her. We're gonna change him. This way, we'll change her name in the process to Lobo. Of course, we could go the other way and he could have her name, but we're gonna do it this way. There used to be a mill. I don't know. Let's see. She's sleeping. So we're going to change her to Lobo. And we're going to give him the pronouns, right? Can we do that? Yeah. He's him and her. What does he want? He wants to be fabulous. Well, he's on the way to be fabulously wealthy. What kind of clothes do we have? Do I even care about his clothes? Probably not. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see what you got going on. That's fine. That's interesting, but fine. I'm not really here for that. That's better. Is there a better color? Let's do this one. Is this one, huh? Does it come with different colors? Let's go with the blue. I think he'd look better in the blue. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm kind of digging the blue. I am not digging this outfit. Let's find something else. I'm not digging that. I like this. But if we could find something, what about, I was thinking maybe something that would be a little more minty or something. I guess for me to do that, I should do green. Let's do green and blue. I don't even know what his favorite stuff is. He dislikes red. And he dislikes painting. What is wrong with you? Why would you dislike painting? That's like the best thing ever. I say that looks good. We're going with that. That's interesting. We don't want to make everyone jealous, do we? Do we want to make everyone jealous? I don't think so. Let's do something a little different. Although I like those. I like that better anyways. Got a little more style to it. I am so not digging that outfit. I'm not so sure about that, but I love these shoes he's got, so what does that one look like? There we go. Let me think about it. I like that. I mean, these are probably not like that. Cold weather, I think you need something I don't like those pants. I was like, those look like he had those little, like he was in gel or whatever you call it. I was like, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and give you something like the blue. I think that'll work. I do like this outfit. So he's keeping that outfit. And I don't think we need to change anything with her because she's absolutely fabulous. Nothing's going on with her. We're going to have this baby. I guess they both could go now that they're living together and they're married. They both could end up at the hospital. Let her go back to sleep. Let us. Where are you going? Are you going to work? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before you go to work, we need to help you with earbuds. We're going to give him the teal earbuds too. I don't know what you like, but you're going to like Baroque right now, buddy. I'm going to change that volume to low. So here's my secret to keep them happy and have them work hard is they wear their earbuds all the time. So then we'll do this and he's going to work hard. All right, she is up. She's going to, what are we doing? Oh, look, she's feeding herself today. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, girl. Okay, bouncer problem. Big deals going down in the back of the club tonight. Diego's job is to start a distraction and keep attention off the bosses. Unfortunately, the jerk bouncer isn't letting him in. Should he wear a disguise and sneak in or start a fight in the street instead? Oh, street fight. Let's see. Okay, Diego tries to start a good old-fashioned street riot, but things escalate quickly. The disturbance gets so big that police swarm to the scene, and the bosses are forced to flee before sealing the deal. Aww. Oh well. Oh well. That's okay. So I don't think I did anything for her. Yeah. Or did I? Oh, she has some strawberry. But I don't think I've had her eat any strawberry. I don't think she has. I don't think I did. Because I think that's something they don't want you to do. Or maybe I'm thinking of another challenge. She's got some pictures of her and Diego. So let's put them up here real quick. We're just going to look at these. I think if I remember correctly, they are all exactly the same because I couldn't get it to make any changes. Okay. If I remember correctly. Oh, do we need to take these clothes out? Dry the laundry. Yeah, you need to still dry that laundry. That's okay. She can dry the laundry. She's doing it. She's doing it. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're all the same. Oh, this one's got the gnome in it. And it's poor quality, so we are going to upload that, and then we're going to sell it. And we're going to upload that, and then we're going to sell it. And then we're going to, it's got our thumb in, so funny. And we're going to sell it. This is normal. Upload, sell. Are any of these are all normal? They're all normal. Just wanted to see. They're all normal. Which is, oh, this one is more expensive. And then we're going to do that. We're getting fame doing this. Whether she really, oh, that one's 10. We'll go ahead and do that. And then I think we'll just keep this one here. Really? She's just determined, isn't she? Polish to perfection. And then you can use it. Now that she's got more of a family, she may have to do laundry twice a week. We may have to make changes to that. We are going to do these. Okay, her queue is full. It's all good. We're going to have a baby. I just know it in no time at all. And then we'll work on that hospital. That is my plan. Because you never know with this lady what's going to happen. I guess, do I need to learn rocket science with this? No, I don't think so. I think I just have to master the, career. Okay. Oh, it's all good. And upload and that. I think I need to do some, oh, and complete the elements collection. So I think that's this thing, right? You're supposed to actually put them in there. So we have 2 of these, right? And I think you're actually supposed to, but I don't know where it goes. Do I have that like maybe too close? Maybe it's too close. I don't know. I could have swore, I haven't done this in so long, but I could have swore you actually put them inside of here. Oh, she got 20 followers. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all of those. Let's try this again. Because I thought that's how you did it. Maybe. Okay, so this time it did it. Okay, so let's do that. Is it this one's not wanting to go there? That one, maybe that doesn't have one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, Diego, you are home, right? What do you want to do, Diego? You want to have 200,000 in reserve. Oh, look at you. You've already got some great satisfaction points. Okay, here you need to... Oh, he needs mischief skill too. All right. Well, we have books on that, sir. You can come right in here and read this book. Right? Just come in and read the book. Let's get a little skill going. Oh, he changed jobs. All right. Okay. Interesting. All right. Read the book. Gosh, read the book. Read the book. It's so funny because I do not have this up in full screen. And so I'm looking down at the thing saying, oh, it's 6:50. It's still early for them. It's like, no, it's not. That's my time, not sim time. Oh my goodness, craziness. Okay, so he's gotten that. And I'm going to have you go ahead and use this toilet so we can get that taken care of. Take care of it. He's going to take the book with him. Now he's going to go take the book back. And he's going to put it on the table. Really, Diego? That's not what you were going to do. Use the toilet, sir. He needs to go. Awesome, awesome. Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh, she's gone into labor. This is what we want. Okay. This is what we want. She's going to go ahead and go to the bathroom. That's all right. We're going to go to the hospital and we're going to do that hospital. Are we ready? All right. Are you ready? Where is it? Have baby at hospital. Okay. We're going to join. And we're going to have Diego go with us. Our sweet husband. Oh, we still have the scenario. Good. I was thinking it was going to get rid of that scenario. So, yay. All right. So, let's pause this. And we're going to do BB dot enable free build. Okay. I think we need to move objects on, right? Okay. That is exactly what we're going to do right now. And I'm going to look one more time to see, and it wasn't there. So I don't understand the Witchy Dragon. I can look at my catalog because I have uploaded this. My shared contents. How about my favorites? That could be interesting. Let's do my favorites and let's do lots. And let's see. I favorited a lot of stuff. But maybe something I favorited, it will come up the hospital. Other than other people's hospitals. Because I did Little Simsy's hospital, I believe. I favorited that. I think. Oh, wow. I forgot. Blackthorn Manor. I'm looking. I think it was before this. Not before this, though. That was a long time ago. And that was that one I just downloaded this one, I think. I know. There's a lot here. It doesn't look all that different. Y'all just dealing with me going through this. I cannot do it as fast as everybody else. That is for sure. Hey, Lauren! How are you? We're going to have a baby and I'm going to redo the hospital. I've been trying to find the hospital that I already redid. And for some reason I did it on the PlayStation, but it's not showing up in my gallery, and it should because I uploaded it. And for some reason, I have not been able to find it. I think I did it before I did that, downloaded that. Oh, you about ready to go home? Oh, I understand. Today was an extremely busy day for me, so I totally get that. I was so ready to leave, and then I got fit tested for an N95 mask. We had the entire campus is being fit tested for them, and I had no problem. It was fine, and I don't see it anywhere here. And these are after. Interesting. Let me go back to my profile, right? I don't understand why. This is my profile. Okay, view my shared content. I'm trying to find this hospital. One more look through, and then we're just going to start. If I don't see it, then we will start it. I actually videoed this, but I never uploaded it. My build of this, the honeymoon villa, very, very cool. But I got fit tested, and everything went well. And then about 20 minutes before I left, I had a resident call me and wanted to be tested for COVID. So I went to her apartment and tested her, and she was negative. Yay, yay. That was a good thing. And I did it after this. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason for this to come up. It's just coming up all different things. I mean, that's from like years ago. Okay. So, looks like it's it. Yeah, I use the KN95 every day. That's what I use at work. And then if we have to do if we have anybody who's positive, if I have to go in and do anything, then we will use our N95s. But I got fit tested, which was kind of cool. I'm just saying, it was kind of cool. But now I feel more secure knowing that that it worked, and so I felt much more secure. All right, so this is becoming the build. Now we're building, and I want to build it the way I had it. And I really don't remember everything that I had, how I did it. So we're gonna start over here, and y'all just gonna have to deal with it as I do this. I don't think I kept these, but I don't want to get rid of anything yet. So I'm just gonna start moving some stuff. I really don't want to get rid of anything because sometimes it's really hard to find stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find stuff because it just is. And then you're really like, oh, I need to have this. Oh, I need to have that. Thank you. I'm not in a hurry per se. I don't remember exactly how I did these rooms. I don't remember exactly how I did them. A little different. Like, I don't want these. Yeah, I don't need these. And I don't like those. So what I did is I moved these. I moved one here, so that fit in there. I'm thinking I made this bigger. I think I widened this. And we're just going to get rid of this. I don't need this. We do not need that. Okay. So what I did is I made one room and then I duplicated it. And then I changed the colors in it. And I think we're going to go out to here. We'll see, but I think this is what I did. And maybe I brought that in here. And I put a desk in here. Because I got tired of them always leaving to do stuff. So maybe it was like this. Maybe I didn't go out that far. I'm trying to remember. And I built... I did walls instead of those whatever those things are. I think I did like this. Maybe it was in the center like that. And I actually put a wall in here. I think that's what I did. I wish I had that when I did. I worked so hard on it. It was something like this. And then I put a wall, I put half walls in. And I thought it looked good. You know, I was very happy with it. I'm just saying, I was really happy with it. So we are going to try it. And thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you just saying that, because I was like, oh my God, we're going to have a baby. I got to hurry. You know what? You're right. I'm just going to take my time and do this build. You are so right. So let's try, let's see, how many is that squares? That's 4 squares. I don't think I did 4. Actually, I think I did 3. I think I did 3. Yeah, I think I did 3, and maybe I didn't have this over there. I think I did. I think I put it in the center. And then we'll move this over, and we're going to move this back one. Like right there. That's kind of what I did. Let me look at it. And then I put, I think I moved this down a little bit. I think I moved it. Let's just put it there. I think that's what I did. I put this light here. Just like that. And then I did put it like a window, I think, up here. I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to redo this. And I put some other stuff in, I think. Is it this? It's not this window, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it was this window. Was it this window? No, I don't think it was. I gotta look. And I may not have did a window at all. No, I don't think I did a window there. Oh, I know what else I did. All right. Because I did the whole thing, because I am a nurse, right? So hand sanitizer, paper towels, sinks are everywhere, okay? That's how we fight. That's what I did. Okay. So I moved this here, and I think this was all the way up to here, maybe. I think maybe I did go out just a little more, but I had a sink in here. This is, I think I had a sink. It wasn't one of those one sinks. It was like, it was going to be like this type of sink. Can I put that in here? Yeah. It was like that. If I remember correctly, I think this did come out just a little. Maybe it was just one sink. Maybe it was one sink. Okay. I just got to think about it. I will remember. It'll come back. But I had one sink in here. Let me just slide it like that. All right. And it's going to be an easy breezy sink. Something easy. Right? And then I did the whole medical. Let's see. Once you do one, then you can do the rest. You can just knock them out. I put a doctor's diploma. I think I had that over here. You know, because you want to know who's taking care of you and their diploma, right? That's what I was thinking. And, oh, I did have these. Okay, let me think. Dang it, I did have that in here. So this was higher. And that's right. I hope y'all enjoying this. So I have one on that side. And then I think I did that wall a little bit. And then I had one here. So as they were talking, and they could say, okay, this is what your x-ray says. Yeah, that's got to go. Yep. It's starting to come back ever so slowly. It's coming back to me. It's all good. And that really needs to be a little bit lower. Okay. I wanted that to be a little bit lower. All right. Okay, so that's slowly coming back to me. Yeah. Like here. That's okay. It's okay that it's off ever so slightly. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and do, I wasn't going to do a mirror, but I'm thinking a mirror is good to have right there. So let's look to see, and I want a simple mirror. It needs to be a real simple mirror. You know, good, good, good. Now let's go back to you definitely what? You like my builds? I hope so. I know I like my builds, but then again, you know, they're my builds. Sometimes I don't like them. Let's get real here. So that's right. So we had this here, and then what I did do is I put one of these over here on this wall, like here. So this person could come over here and do that. Oh, did I change that way? I'm changing that up a little bit. Sorry about that. This is what I want. Yeah. And this door, I don't think I had this door on here because why would you have double doors to go in here? It didn't seem quite right to me. I mean, it could be. But for this thought, I was going to do that. And then it's just a straight up door. There's a different door that I saw. And I thought, that's okay. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to duplicate it the next time, over the next 3. So that's a club door. Let's put a club door in. No, let's not. No, I was thinking it would be I want a simple door. How basic is this door? That's a pretty basic door. I don't want that door. No. Maybe I do want that other door. Maybe I need to expand this out a little. Let me expand it out. Okay. So we're just going to get rid of that. And we're just going to get rid of that. Okay. And we will expand this over just a hair. Yeah, because we're not even going to have that surgery. It's not even going to be there. Okay, so we're going to expand that over, and this. Is that what I want? I think it is, but I think this needs to be higher. It's not a full door, or a full wall. It's not a full wall. It's a half wall, but it's a tall one. So I think that needs to be right there. And then this one is going to have to squeeze in there. That's fine. All right. Let's go ahead and go to this pack so I can find it. This is the Get to Work pack, right? Oh, it's this one. This is the door. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. I wanted a single door, not a double door. So we're going to move that back just slightly. Yep. Let's go with the lighter door for now. And then I need to raise this up. So we need a different one, different wall. It's slowly coming back to me. It was like, when I did it, I said, I'm definitely uploading this. I'm definitely saving this because I don't want to have to go through this again. Well, guess what? I am going through it again. Oops. We don't need this. Is it this one? Yeah, it was that one. And then I did them all in different colors. I redid the floor too because I didn't like this floor. Nothing wrong with the floor. It's just that I wanted to go with, I know, this basketball floor thing. It's not exactly the same, but I wanted to go with this. And I actually did an intricate pattern, but we are not going to do that. So we're going to move this over here. Over here. And then we are going to extend this out. 1. All right. And then I did have a window here. But it was a window you couldn't see through, kind of. So let me look back in the get to work, because I think it's in the get to work. Is it? No, it's not this. Maybe it's not the get to work. To get famous, I'm going to look. No, that's the wrong one. Get famous? No. You know what? Maybe it's just in base game. Oh, duh. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong. It's the wrong height. Yeah. It was the wrong height. It's not this. Something tells me it was kind of like this one, but this is not it. Is it this one? Is it that one? It's not that, but it was something like that. I love this window. Was it this one? Yeah, because I was thinking we're going to roll it right up against there. So we had good light coming in this way, but if you remember correctly, you can't see in. Yep. All right. So I need to put the couple more things. Hey, Tare, how are you? I didn't even see you. I'm sorry I missed it. Hi. I'm doing well today. We're gonna have a baby, so I gotta fix this hospital. She's out in the lobby waiting for me to fix it. So hey, it's what it is. And I put all these cute little things here, so we are doing that. I just got to find all the little tiny details of the stuff that I want. And see, I'm not seeing it here, so I'm sure it's just straight up in this. Oh yeah, and I had a trash can in here too, I think. I'm going to have to think about what I did with some of this stuff. It seems like I put a lot more stuff in this than what I'm seeing here. Okay. So let's not have that. Instead, we're going to hand sanitizer, right? This kind of goes as hand sanitizer or to wash your hands with. Like soap. So that's done. Done. That's important. What is the chrome? What is this? Oh, that's the hall. That's right. That's in the hall. And I'm just going to look at these really quick. Okay. And then there were, okay, it's underneath the decoration. It's underneath decorations. So the decorations, and we are going to go back to the get to work pack, and we're going to see all of them. And if I remember correctly, it's just right here. It's like these folders. So I had put some folders up here, you know, like medical folders here. And I think there was one other thing that we put up here. Maybe not. Which one is this one? That's your first simoleon. No, that's the Doctor of Diploma. That's right. Oh, we need this. So we need to have a camera. And I think I'll be able to grab that camera. Yeah, so that is there. Good, 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 good. All right, so we're going to slide this one. We're going to slide it on this side. I don't know if that's necessarily the good side or the bad side. But every time you come in, you walk over to this side. So I'm going to assume that that's good. And I'm bringing this forward ever so slightly. Hopefully that'll be enough room. If anything, we're going to be testing this out when she goes to have this baby. I don't even think I used these because I thought it was ridiculous to have them. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not ridiculous to have them. We don't necessarily need a table there, but we are going to put one. I mean, you do have one when you go to ERs. You do have tables. You do. I think we're just going to go with, is that one? I just don't want a table there. Not that kind of a table. So let's get this out. And instead, let's look at an accent table. I think that would be better. I think we'll be able to find something that would be appropriate. We don't really want drawers. I mean, you would just want one drawer. If you have a drawer of anything, and most of that stuff you do, like this wouldn't be bad. This isn't bad. So that would not be bad. No, I kind of dig in that table. Has the drawer and anything that you needed to put underneath it. So let's roll back over to the decorations. Back to get to work. I think it might be clutter. Yep. We're going to go ahead and put this medical instrument there. And we're going to put this medical instrument there. Right? That's kind of odd, but we're putting it there. Okay. And let's go, let's not change anything else to this. This is it. Let me look at this again. If I remember correctly, we have everything we need, right? So what we needed was, I guess we could put some kind of decoration here. Let's put some kind of decoration. Sometimes you just don't see what you want. Yeah, I don't see anything right there. I mean, this is just not, that's not. I mean, you could do it. Okay. All right, so let's do this one as the blue room. Usually each room will have its own color. So let's just change this to maybe a lighter bluish gray. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that'll work. We'll just kind of do a nice calming bluish gray. And is that the painting we want there? So we could do that. Trying to find something more colorful. Actually, that works. So we're just going to do that. We're not going to do anything more than that. I think is fine. We'll center that. Okay. We're going to copy this baby. And now we're going to slide it in there. Same thing. Let's make sure it did everything on the outside. We'll have to adjust this on the outside. But this is what we got now. What? Okay, but you didn't put the other stuff there. So this is where you have to kind of like, okay. It's like, okay, I do have move objects on. Whether that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, I really don't know. But we're doing it, that's for sure. Yeah. Let's bring it out just a little bit. And then this one, I think we should do maybe a lighter green if we can find one sometimes, or let's do the more rose pastel. Yeah, let's do this. That is a common theme color. Yep, the rose pastel. It was actually a big thing there for a while. And we're going to get rid of this. We got to move this. So we're just going to move this. It'll probably be up in here. And we're going to move this. Because we are doing this. I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move that. I guess I didn't put any, really, did I put any lights in here? Not just those, huh? So let's go ahead and put one of those lights in here. Just because. Maybe I'll put it like right there. Up just a little. That's good. That's good. So obviously we don't need these. But we will need that one. So we are going to copy this one and move it over here. Please tell me that worked. It did. Booyah. Of course, it's not moving these, but that's okay. I mean, it's not duplicating them. So it's a good thing because some of these is hard to find and you can't copy them, which is really weird. I wish we could have our own, like we could have our own doctor's office. I mean, that's what they should have done. Yeah, we have a hospital that we can't even visit. The only time you can go here is when you're having a baby. That kind of sucks, right? That's the only time you get to go here. Which just sucks, in my opinion. So we're leaving this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Because what we're going to do, I'm just moving some of the stuff that I want to keep. Because we're really not going to keep this building here. Right? I mean, if you're a doctor, that's the only time you get to be here, right? Is when you are a doctor, but there we go. I think, let me think. Did I have two? I think I did. I don't remember if I had two over here or just the one. So we're going to get rid of that. I honestly don't remember. Because I think I just had... No, I think I did do two. I did do two. So what I did, we'll fix that, is this training and all that, I had them side by side right here. One here and one here. So we'll go ahead and build that one up. And I don't think I had one here. I think these were the two surgery rooms. Now let me look at it because it may have been... No, I did have one here, and this was a surgery room, and this was a surgery room. And I think I extended out just a little bit. So we're going to put this here. I don't know why I'm so worried about this. Let's just move this stuff. Yeah, and then I changed the front of this a little bit. Boy, I did a lot to this. Oh my goodness. I hope everything is still working okay. I haven't even looked over here. I've been so involved. Is it still working? It looks like it's still working. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to change all of this. I think that's going to go the opposite way. We'll do this here, here. Yeah, there's some strange things here. Do you see how they did some, I think they were building it and then they made changes to it, which was interesting. Some of their thoughts, granted that. There we go. Am I doing this? Really? There we go. So I think this just went to the edge there. Yep. Okay. And this is probably going to disappear. Let's just make it disappear now. Booyah! It's gone. And then that means... Oh, wait a minute. I think that's what I did. Okay. So we're going to make this come out. What? You don't want to come out? Oh, because I need to get rid of this fountain. All right, let's get rid of the fountain there. Let's bring it back. And that's got to go. And can I bring this one over to right there? Let's do that. Yeah, this stuff's got to go too. Now that I have move objects still on, I will have to make some changes with that, which is fine. That's fine, just like that. That's probably too big. We probably don't need that. But that's all right. Let's just do this. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That was a mistake. Because you can't get to the other one. You can't get into here. So, if I remember correctly, I went to here. I'm going to do 2. We are going to go to here. That's fine. And then we're going to bring that in. And we're going to pull that out. Okay. Woo! I'm cooking with gas. Here we go. So that hall is good except for that right there. That floor. It doesn't like my floor that I just did. All right. So let us... Is that big enough? I believe it is. So we are going to put... We're just going to move this out of my way. I'm going to do the surgery thing first. And then, see, one of these is going to be here. One is going to be over here. Or no. No, I think I did have both of these in here. I did have both of them in here. Okay. So we're going to have surgery, are we? And where's the other one? Out here. Okay, so let's just move this out of my way so I don't forget it. It's there. All right, so this is where the tech is. So we're going to put that just slightly there because the tech is going to be there. Right. Okay, so there's where the tech is, right? Perfect, perfect. And the door, okay, I need to take care of this. So what I did, oh my gosh, let me just do this. Let me just calm down because I'm like, oh my God, don't get overwhelmed. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay, perfect. So I need this in a space here, I think, because I think I wanted 2 out there. And we are going to bring this back a little bit. Yep. And we need to move these things out of the way. I know, this is craziness, right? We're going to just move that out of the way. Let me look. I think we can move this. See, even this is just kind of wonky. This is kind of wonky. Yeah, they just built this really weird. I don't know why I don't know how it got built like this, but it's just built just a little bit weird. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a full section here. Okay. Here, same. I don't know why it's built this way. Okay, so that one is done. Oh, let's not do that. But I really would like to have a doctor career to where I could have my own, office where people could come in. Kind of like the vet. You could hire people to work for you. Receptionist type of deal instead of, I think that would be really fun. I think they could do it. I don't see why they couldn't do it. I really think they could do it. But it's probably just going to be a matter of actually figuring out how to do it. And does everybody want something like that? So I don't want that there. This is what I want. We're separating that out just slightly. Okay. So what I do on one side, I'm doing it opposite on the other. And that's kind of what I did. We are going to have to get rid of this. So I liked this. But I had to bring it up a little bit. Is that it? No, one more. Yeah, that's it. I do like this. But I turned this into like right there. So you actually walk back here. Okay. And I don't think I went all the way. I think I went to no. I don't think I went all the way. I think I went to right there. Because that's not where the door is. The door will be changed. It's not going to be there either. Oh, wait. Let me fix that. Let me fix it real quick because I went too far. So this is like right there. And then this is right there. So there's two on each side. And then I'll fix that. So what we're going to do is have a door right there. And a door right there. And then we're going to move this door to right there. I think that works. I think that works. And then we have these sinks going across here. And we put computer there. And there should be another computer. I don't think I deleted it. Computer desk. Maybe I did. Maybe there isn't another one. Oh, no. There it is. So we're going to just put that right in the middle of the wall because I can. Craziness. So we're going to put this in here for right now. This is going to be in here. And this one's going to be in here. And this will be in here somewhere. Just double checking it. Yep. Of course, I think right there. So that is good. So I'm good with that. We're going to go ahead and keep that. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, Bleak. How are you, baby? I loved your stream this morning when I got to peek in at it. I thought it was great. I think you're awesome. Can I make that a little right there? Ooh, yeah. So how are you doing? And I just love that you said my name correctly. That it was awesome. I'm just saying. So it is pronounced Shireen. You were right. You're awesome. I was like, yeah, she got my name right. What? That is awesome. So my sim is having a baby and I am doing this hospital. I did this hospital on my PlayStation and I can't seem to get it. I uploaded it. I've shared it to the gallery and I can't seem to find it. You know, I didn't actually search for me. Oh my God. I didn't actually search for me. Oh my God. Now I've got to look. Let me go to the gallery and search. I didn't do that. Oh, and you're so welcome for the raid. You just waking up. Oh, and getting ready to play. What are you going to play? Genshin Impact? I don't even know what that is. Oh my God. I didn't even look for me. If it's here, people, I'm downloading it. Let's see. So, the Witchy. Oh, I almost did Goddess. Because that is my daughter. Can I spell witchy? Maybe. Maybe. The witchy dragon. Let's see. I didn't even look. I didn't even do that. I kept looking in my stuff. Let's see if it'll come up. Oh my gosh. It should come up all the stuff that I've uploaded, right? Let's do lots again. I didn't even think about doing this. I didn't even think about it. Of course, this wasn't completed. The one I did, I redid it. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Please be here. This is a lot of work, people. Please be here. Oh my gosh. Please be here. Please be here. I see the Goth Manor. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Really? I know I did it. I know I uploaded it. Because I remember writing in it saying, you know, you can have this. Oh, yeah. Because you can't do anything. You can't get anywhere with them. Oh, my gosh. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Well, that's okay. We're going to continue. So, I'm going to say it's Genshin. I don't know. Like Ken? Okay. So it's okay. So it's like Kenshin is kind of free to play anime style. Oh my gosh, I should tell my daughter about that. It's I can't find my stuff. It's what it is. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna worry about it. You know what? I've already redid. So this is what I did so far, and I'm just gonna give you an idea. I have to change the color to this one. But I put the rooms over this way, and so instead of having to leave here and walk all the way over to here to do stuff, you can just go right here. You can get on the computer. You can do this right here. You know, it was very simple, very close. And then I had moved, I'm thinking I had both of these, and logically you'd have both x-ray machines in the same room. I mean, truthfully, you would. You'd have them in the same room. You wouldn't have one here and one over here and this over here, you know. So I may have to change that idea. But I also put like something so they could keep working. I put another desk in here. But I had two here, and then I got rid of a lot of stuff back here and just kind of made it a little nicer, I thought. And I changed up this area and this area and gave them a better bathrooms. So we're in the middle of this. So A1 Pump, hey, your raid stopped working, so you're just dropping oh, that's all nice of you. That's good. That's good. How are you doing? I was thinking about you today. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, I think it had to do with the Streamlabs because I was still trying to figure that out. Couple things with the Streamlabs I was trying to figure out. So I'm gonna keep going because she's gonna have a baby, and this girl, she needs to have that baby, and I need to let her have that baby. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, it won't let you, sometimes it won't let you clone it. You know what I don't have is I don't have debug up, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, gosh. And I don't think I have live edit objects up either. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It'll take me forever to get through everything, but so we'll do show hidden objects, right? Oh, there they go. And then we'll do, I know everyone says it's different. I say live. I know a lot of people, I started watching them stream and everything, and they say live. It's not live to me. It's live. It's like live from New York. It's Saturday night. It's like these are show live objects. The live mode. And everyone says live mode. It's what it is though, right? Tomato, tomato. But I'm going to say show live show live edit objects. Let's see if that does it. All right. Let's go back to get to work. Here we go. And we're going to do everything. Get to work. Let me do miscellaneous. Let's see if that comes up. What I'm wanting is something. I don't want the canisters, although those are cool canisters. I am thinking maybe it would be here. So there's another thing. It was like a thermometer or something. And it's this right here, I think. It's like this little pad. But I don't think... It looks like a... I can't remember where that goes with, though. I mean, it should come up. What's it called? It's a handheld Doppler. And for some reason, it does not want me to clone it. Yeah, nothing can be cloned here. So you actually have to find it. So it's probably listed under debug or something. So I'm going to look for it. Oh, that's wonderful. Today, when I was doing my thing, I am almost there. I am at, like, I think I was at 2 point, let me look. Let me just double check. Let me see what I'm at today. I'm at 2.96. What? 2.96, and I'm trying to get to the 3, which is awesome. And One Pump, you gave me an idea today. I think it was today, because you mentioned about buying my books. And what I'm going to do, because I was trying to come up with a goal as well, is since I have 3 books that are, that I've published. So I think what I'm going to do is set a goal for, like, if I get 120 followers, that I will put them on Kindle for free to download. And you can do that. Kindle lets you do that, and it'll be like, it's like so many days or something like that you can, and you just pick the dates. So if I reach my goal, then I'm going to put one of the first books up, and then we'll set another goal, and then I'll put another book up, and then I'll put it in the Discord. I just have to look and remember how to do it and realize what kind of goal that I want. But I thought that would be a good goal. And that's one way I could give back, is because Kindle is free. The Kindle app, you can get the Kindle app for free on your phone or, on the computer, or if you have a Kindle, but you can download one of my books, and I'll just keep doing that till we get all 3 of the books out. So you kind of gave me that idea, and I appreciate that. You didn't realize you did that, but I kept thinking, I need to do something. I want to do something. What could I do? And you helped me to kind of come up with that. So thank you for that. And if anybody likes the books, they're going to like it too. They'll be like, oh, thank you for that too. They're not expensive on Kindle, a few dollars, but still, it's kind of nice to have it. It'll be nice. Okay, let me grab that sink. I'm going to grab this sink. And we're going to put it, so we are going to put it one spot away. It just sucks that I can't find that one, so I don't know where that is. And believe it or not, I should have held down the shift key and I forgot to do that. These, they're usually pretty much the same side. Oh, I don't need that one. And I need to change the color of that one. But after I get this, she's having a baby. I know. I made, now I'm up to 100. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool. I made that today in your stream, by the way. I was at 89. And then I had, you had two, oh, wrong one. You had two of the followers, or I got 2 followers from your stream today, which was amazing. I'm just saying, made me happy. I'm like, I am getting there. I am slowly getting there. Not slowly. I'm saying slowly, but that's not really true. That's not really true. Because I've only got, I'm at 2.96 today to get to the 3, which is just extraordinary, right? Is that extraordinary? Is that, it's exciting. I'm going to bring that in just a little. And here I am, a nerd. And I think that's one reason why I bet everybody who's in the medical field get just slightly annoyed at this build. Just a little bit. You need to make it easier to get in and out of than what they have. You know, just a little bit. Make it just a little easier to get in and out of. I know. So one pump, that was what? It's been 5 months. And to be honest, it's really just been in the last, 2 weeks maybe that I decided to, I was going to take this a little more seriously. If this is what I want, this is what I want. This is what I want. And now I'm just doing the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. What you want, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. I've made that decision and I'm doing it. So what I'd like to do is I think we are going to not put this in here. That was quick, easy. It's like, nope, not putting that there. But we're going to put this here, right? That's perfect. That's perfect. And I'm actually going to put some chairs here. Okay, now I got to read what this says. This is not... Epic sex, man? You guys are so funny. You guys are the best. The best. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. And we'll figure out that in a minute. Is it this one? I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to get rid of this one. Oh, I didn't. Let me get rid of that. If I remember correctly, let's move this. Okay. I think I had that there. Yep, I did. And then I had this. No, I had it like this. So they would move this is what I did. I did it so this could be moved. And this is going to sound crazy. But I had a chair in here. A nice, comfortable chair to sit in. Because my thought was, if you had your spouse or significant other, however you want to say it, with you, they need to have a comfortable chair as you're giving birth. That was my thought. And so I had like a little comfortable chair sitting there. And we'll do a different color on this side. I had some other stuff too. I do not want this anatomy thing in here, but I'm putting it in. Putting it in. We don't need this. And yeah. We're going to go ahead and put one on the other side. Because I am making it the same on each side, right? There we go. I know. We were just, Mina and I were just talking about that, how this community, we have a community of some really great people. I mean, it's just been phenomenal how wonderful everybody is. I'm just going to look at this real quick. I'm missing something. What is it that I'm missing? I'm missing something. I will remember in just a moment. Oh, the bassinet. Do we even have that bassinet, or did I get rid of it? Okay. So let's find the bassinet. Now, I'm not sure it'll be here. I don't want to go into decorations. Oh, maybe it's here. Maybe that piece is in here. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Pole of Magnificence. Whatever. Really? Am I just... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. Here's the bassinet. So... I don't remember how the bassinet was put in. So when he was on here, it was on this side, wasn't it? Okay. And so that means the bassinet will need to be on this side, right? Okay. Oh my goodness, my headset, stop. Okay. Oh, and here it is, the table. And see, there's the exam beds. Okay. Excellent, excellent. So that is done. I need to change the color of this room. My headset's driving me crazy. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, co-pilot. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, don't you love that? It's slipping into the shadows, right? I love that. Where they now will lurk for a while. I like when you unlurk too. I got that done too. That was very cool. All right, let me see. So we need to change that color. This is awesome. So awesome. Are you spamming caps? I have not had a chance to figure that out yet. I will figure it out. I just don't had a chance. I think we're going to do something light here to figure out. Yeah. Enters from the shadows with a knowing grin. I think that was cool. I'll just think that was cool. That's kind of bright. Maybe the yellow would be better. Or not. That's kind of not exactly what I want. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Is there a softer green? Let's do the green. I want to do a green. Yeah, the softer green, that works for me. All right. And so for these, again, we're going to do the rose in this room because we have the rose chair. Okay. We got a blue in this one, so we're going to do this blue. And then the green is going to be in this room. And there's the green. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. We are getting there. She's going to be able to have this baby. That's my plan. Thank you. I think it is. It's a little work, but it's getting there. Now I just got to straighten this room up a little bit. So I do have double doors coming from this way and single doors coming from this way because they're actually going to come in through this way. Yep, that's fine. And that's fine. And I'm going to slide this over in that corner. We are going to put this in here in case they have to come in as a technician and do something, right? I'm okay with that. And we're going to build this out. I really wish my headset would stop doing that. It's really not my headset, it's my speaker. Ever since I bought these speakers, they've been messed up, but I've never had them fixed. And I've had them for, I don't know, 10 years. They were messed up ever since I got them. And I'm thinking, you know what, let me just buckle down and get some better speakers. But I think the reason is too, I haven't really sat at my computer a lot. I spent a lot of time on my laptop, but now I'm on my computer all the time because I'm playing The Sims and I'm streaming and I'm having fun. We're gonna do another desk, so we're gonna grab this desk and put it here. Interesting, right? We're gonna do another PC and chair. We're gonna have to do some lighting in here, I think, too. I think that's gonna be good right there, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I'm surprised I'm okay with that. But actually I'm gonna bring this here. So if you know anything about, if you've been anywhere medical, which I'm sure everybody here has, you will know there is a sink everywhere because you need to, I think that's going to be okay. Is that, they're going to be able to walk around that? I hope they can walk around that. Maybe we just won't take it all the way to the edge. Good hand washing. Very, very, very important. Good hand washing. Very important. It's how you get rid of all the bugs. It's how you stay healthy. How we stay healthy. How? Take it from a nurse. Wash your hands. How did I say that? Wash your hands. So we're going to get rid of this. And we are going to put one on this side, I think. And then we'll put one on this side. Let me just move it over a little. There. Move that up. Perfect. Let's move that one up a little bit more. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'd rather put some stuff on the walls, but I'm not going to. I was like, if I could fancy this wall up, I will. Okay. I'm looking at this. Yeah, she's going to be facing that way, so we are going to put something on this wall. Something for her to look at when you're having a baby. This is one of my favorite pictures. I'm just saying. So this is how it works. So at least as she gives birth and she looks across the room, she can see something pretty. I'm just saying. We'll do one on the other side as well. It's kind of picky trying to find something. I think that one will work. Should we make it just a hair larger? Yep, that works. Right? Just a little bit larger. But let's even it up ever so slightly. Booyah! You're going to want to come and give birth in this hospital because we have art for you, right? We have this beautiful, beautiful art just for you to look at and lay down, and you're just like, oh, let's go to the hospital. Let's have another baby so I can admire their art. I know, my bad. Okay, so this has to go over that. I need to get another one. Is there another one? That one's going to go over this one. Is that the right door? Okay, and then I need one more. So we are almost finished with this. What? Almost. Not quite. So I need to have a archway. We need 2 archways. And they're going to be pretty good sized archways. I want them like this. It's exactly what I want. But I need them large. So, of course, that would work perfectly, wouldn't it? But I just don't think... Oh, what the heck. I'm okay with that. I wasn't surprised. I was kind of surprised, but... Okay, I don't know. I think that's okay. You know what? I think that's okay. Yeah. I'm doing it. And I want this to go this way. Perfect. And I'm going to flip it. Because this is... Oh, right there. This is going to go like this. It is going to be a little different right there. Okay. I'm getting there. I am getting there, people. Why? I need to flip that. There we go. I think that's good. I know I like this floor, so it's what it is. It's what it is. I like the floor. I'm probably going to change these in just a minute, but that is good. Yeah, this bathroom's going to change. We're actually going to bring this out. And I'm actually going to bring that in just a hair. Okay. Alright, so I'm okay with this. Let's do the bathroom. Wait, let me double check. No, I gotta finish this. Gotta finish this. So we need to put... Where is it at? Okay, we're gonna put this in here. That should be okay. Hello! Thank you! Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow, Trish. Trisha Rose, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this stream. You're getting me one step closer. It's awesome to get affiliate. I am heading in that direction. I think I'm getting there. I think we're getting there. Yeah, this isn't right. This hallway. I'll have to fix that hallway too. We will be putting double doors here though. Double doors here. And I'm going to have to move these double doors over slightly. And I'm going to move these over slightly. Yeah. And why you would think you would need a place to sit out here, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know why you think you need to sit out here. No one is sitting out here, obviously. So we're moving this over here. And let me move it over. And then we grab that so I can do this. And then I'll move it over here. Because there should be one on both. And I know it says 2. I mean, that's the way they did it. But I'm going to fix this just a little. And they're not going to be able to get in that door, are they? Can I move that over just slightly? I can. And that's what I want to do. That did not... There it is. I'm doing it. We're doing it. Yes, we are. I forgot that these would stay. I totally forgot about that. because I have move objects on. I think we can, nope, we're not going to do one there. And that is okay. So I'm holding the shift down so it just clones it. But I have to get it in the right place. I think that's good. All right. And we will be doing the same thing over here, not with those, but I did get that a little tight. We don't necessarily need these, but if they walk through this way, we would. So we're just going to go ahead and continue with that. Oh, back here? Yeah, this is my Grogu. Oh, come on, sweetheart. Do you want to see what's really awesome about Grogu? That's my Grogu, man. Every time you touch his head. I love him. Yeah. I love him so much. Yep. Let me slip him back up in here. Yep, that's my Grogu. And then I have a Mass Effect, my son, so I can carry a Mass Effect thing, right? I know, right? I got him through Amazon. I got him, and then I got one. I got my daughter one, and then I got me one. And then I've gotten some other Grogus, but they're not like this one. This one's my favorite. That's what I'm saying. I even have, I'm totally into Star Trek too. So I have a Batleth. Here's my Batleth. I don't know if you can see that. It is a letter opener. And then I actually have a Batleth. So if you know anything about Star Trek, that is a Klingon sword. It is the Sword of Kahless. Let me try to get it back up there. There we go. Stay. Oh, let me turn it around. Let's see. Yep, that's the way it needs to go. There we go. Totally cool, right? Who knew? I'm going to have to do this. Yeah. I don't know if this will let me do this. Sometimes these are kind of weird. Like right there. That's like a whole nother room. It doesn't even know, but it thinks it's a whole different room. Oh, it's okay. There we go. So that at least looks good. Alright, I really want to put those other things up here. So let me just grab one real quick. Let me go over justice. Can I see? We're going to do same. And then I'll slide it over. And then here, we slide it right there. And that's good enough for me right now. It's not like we're going to see this, but it does make me feel better to know that it's there. It's like, is she ever going to have this baby? Probably she will as soon as I get done with this. Okay. The other thing that is important to know, you know what? That's wrong. I'm going to take this off. Because now that I'm looking at, these really are two. So they really are two in there. So we're taking these out. Because there's two beds. That's all they need. You really wouldn't need these here, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. I think right there. What is going to be on the outside of this door is hand sanitizer. anytime you walk in, hand sanitizer, good hand washing. This is this is it, people. Good hand washing. Hand sanitizer. I guess everybody became very much aware of hand sanitizer during COVID, right? But it's going to be like right here. Let me put this in place. Right? Every door. Every door. And this one's going to be here. Because we have one by that sink, basically. Which is by the door. Hand sanitizer, baby. Good hand washing. I do this whole thing. So you need to wash your hands for 20 seconds if you don't know that. And anyone who's been in the healthcare business knows that 20 seconds is singing, quote unquote, the happy birthday song twice. So if you did, I don't sing birthday songs anymore. I'm going to be straight up. I teach this all the time. You know, you wash your hands, you put the soap in, you get your hands wet. And you don't use hot water and you don't use cold water, you use warm water. Why? Because your the best line of defense is intact skin. And if you use hot water, you can scald your skin and you lose your skin integrity. If you use cold water, it'll chap your skin, right? Look, Trish, she's like, yeah, I know all about this. All right. So if you use cold water, it'll chap your skin and you lose your skin integrity. So we don't want to lose our skin integrity. All right. That is the last thing we want to do. That's your best line of defense. So you use warm water. And then you can do the whole happy birthday song. Well, I got tired of the birthday, so I don't sing happy birthday. I sing happy love day. Because it's just like, you know, when you wash your hands about 50 times in a day, if not even more than that. I don't wash them as much because I'm not doing direct care now. But anytime I am dealing with anybody or something, I'm washing my hands. So, but I also discovered, because I was trying to figure out what else I could sing. If y'all remember, if you're happy and you know it, okay, if you're happy and you know it, wash your hands. You can do that. And then right at the end, you have to do the whole big finale and go, wash your hands. That would be 20 seconds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can imagine I'm a lot of fun at work, huh? Right? Yeah. That's kind of like, that was kind of like my go-to at work. Gosh, did I do that right? Oh, I did. That's awesome. I want to look at this. So I did need to do this, and we are going to change that to a single. Right? Okay, here, here. And that should be fine. And then here, here. Listen, I think we're getting there. I think we're almost there. I think we're doing well. It just seems a little dark right there. But I think so far we're doing okay. I don't even think you need all of this in here, but whatever. So what I did do in my last build, I mean, it's not a great bathroom. Let's just get real. It's not great bathrooms, but we're going to go ahead and put those 1 toilets in here. I may leave that. I might leave that right over here. What if we put, let's go ahead and do that. Since they have this here. There we go. In this way. That's good. What else have we got going on? I still have to put trash in. I don't want to forget to do that. So y'all help me remember, I need to put some trash cans in these rooms, in the exam rooms, because there's trash cans in every room. There's sinks in every room. Those are the things. Now, there's not necessarily computers and stuff in the other room. But you know what? I decided if they're having surgery, they would have a skeleton, because if they needed to explain something before the surgery, they have a place to sit, they can consult, and then they can put them on there and say, oh, this is how the bones work. This is how this works, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. And I'm not changing up these lamps. When I redo this, we can do all of that. When we get through all that, we can do it. I am going to put showers in here. Now that I'm looking at that, there's no showers in here. Oh, I think that is what I did. In hospitals, there's showers for staff. Because if you're in surgery, you can shower after surgery to clean up. Toilets? Are you here? Toilets. Plumbing. And we're going to go with this one. And I think maybe we'll go something with the green. No, let's not do the green. Let's do this. This is cool. Really? There we go. And there. And can we squeeze one more in? Oh yeah, we're squeezing 3 in here. What? But there's something on this wall I need to get. I didn't see it. Oh my gosh. Toilet paper does not belong there. No, toilet paper does not. We're just going to get rid of that toilet paper. I know I saw something here. Where did I see it? It's right there. There it is. And what do you have? We have hand sanitizer. That's what we have. If I'm getting a little sassy, y'all forgive me. I don't mean to be so sassy, but I can get real sassy. Let me just say. Oh, let's turn. Let's put 1 in the middle. Oh my gosh, I almost went into song. When I said 1, I thought of way back in the day. We're going to put 1 right here. Normally, you don't see one outside the bathroom, but you know what? If there's a door, there'll be a hand sanitizer, all right? I'm just saying. In case you missed it, there's hand sanitizer, right? That's exactly what's happening. In case you missed it, sir, we're trying to get you to wash your hands. And we're going to go ahead and put the towel here. All right, it's interesting. I'm just saying. That's good. So we haven't really changed a lot of this design. Not a lot. We're just kind of reorganizing it just a little bit better. And so with that said, we are going to... So here's the deal. We're getting rid of this because I don't like it. We're going to move this here. And we're going to move this here, I think. And we are not going to have that in there. We're going to move that out here. All because I want her to have a baby in this hospital. Is that crazy? Or is that crazy, right? I'm doing this because she's standing out here waiting to have the baby. It's like, let us build you a hospital. If we build it, they will come. Let's slide this in here just a little bit. And see, there was one here. Oh, I think I deleted it. I think I did. That's all right. We're going to do... I want this to be a little darker. This is fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting there. I don't know why that is there, though. I don't exactly know why this is here like that. It's kind of odd to me. It's just a little odd to me. But whatever. Whatever. I need to hydrate. I need to put some commands in here, like, don't forget to hydrate. I need to do all that. I'm just not there yet. So what I want to do is I want those windows. So let me grab those real quick. These windows. So I want them to be able to look outside, but that doesn't mean I want people to come in and look at them exercising, right? I'm just saying. But I want there to be some exercise going on there. And I like that. I think that's perfect. I end up, I may not change this. I'm not going to change this. We're going to leave that just the way it is. And I will change it. If my sim works at the hospital, then we'll change that. I think this is okay. We got some lockers in here. I think we need a lounge, though, for them to actually sit and relax. And this is what I want. I think they need some place where they can just sit and relax. And I don't know why my mouse is being really weird. But it's okay. It's all right. Let's do... let's just have something here for them to just come back and say, you know, it's been a long day. I'm just going to come in here and sit, right? I'm just going to come right here and sit. And this is going to look a little strange, I bet, but I'm putting TVs here. Where's the TV? Right there. And another one right there. So when they're working out, they can get that nice workout. And not the dining room, this one. We're going to put some more workout things. We are going to put in a yoga mat. Now, mind you, this is probably not even going to get used. Who has time to do yoga? It is what it is. But we're going to put that in there. And we're going to go ahead and put this little spa chair in here for a little relaxation. I'm just saying. And I'm good with that. I am very good with that. Just like that. Let's go back and look. Trash cans, right? Trash cans. Trash cans. Let me put them out. And which ones do we want? Well, it's really these, but they're not as attractive as I would like, but that's okay. These are the trash cans. And so we have trash cans by the door. Right? They're by the door. Because you washed your hands and you got to put the stuff in the trash. Right by the sink. Right? Same here. The only thing is I wasn't sure how to do this by the door. Not sure exactly. That's okay. You know what? We're still gonna, I think we can put it here. I think we could slide it up there. And I think that would be fine. I don't want to interfere with this path. I guess we're going to find out if this is going to work or not. We're going to find out. And I had switched the sides, but you know what? We're just going to make it all be the same side. We're going to slide that right there. Okay, so we got to put the same windows here. We're going to put one here and one here. But we need to flip these. Just like that. And we're going to put a desk in here. Am I going to put a desk in here? I want to put a desk in here, but now I need to move that over. Well, let's not move it there. Let's move it here. Right there. Okay. I know what's missing there. Hand sanitizer. I'm just saying. I wonder why it keeps coming backwards when I do that. I guess it's supposed to. But you know what? That is going to have to, we need to bring this out just a little, I think. I don't think that's actually, I do not think we're not going to have that in here. That's pretty simple. We are not going to have that there. Because no one's going to go sit in there. Right? No one's going to sit in there. Do I have that, like, interesting? There we go. And hand sanitizer. Where's the hand sanitizer? Really? Oh, and we need to put those, we need to put some doctor stuff up. And then you're going to go through that. We need hand sanitizers over here. I know you're all like, you really are obsessed over this hand sanitizer, aren't you? Well, I wouldn't say obsessed exactly. It's just, you know, you need to be clean. It's so funny. I teach bloodborne pathogens at work to all new associates. That's kind of one of the things that I do. And I'm telling them, no, I don't want you to become a germaphobe, but this is what you need to know. It's just like kind of funny. My favorite season in The Sims, gosh, I don't really know. Because I never seem to get out of the spring. I love the summer, other than it gets really hot. And my winter, I absolutely love the winter. But I always end up playing in the spring. I always play in the spring. I just do. All right, I think we're okay. I do not have trash in this place. No, let me get trash in here. I do not have trash in here. I spun it around one more time. Let's just put it right there. Did I put the hand sanitizer on this side? Please tell me I did. I did not. Really? Let's grab some hand sanitizer, and we're going to do that right there. And so that means we'll put this on this side. And we need to do that. All right. Really? I probably need to fix some of these things back here. But I'm kind of done with this little part. I don't know how everybody else is feeling about it. I don't know. I'm good with the inside. I'm not so. Let me just make sure. I got the hand sanitizer, right? If anything, y'all going to be saying stuff now. You're going to be saying, oh, there's the hand sanitizer lady. There she is. Can he walk around that okay? I think so. I think they can. I need another light, though. We put all the fancy lights out here, and the more medical lights are right back here. Oh, I don't want that. And what we could do, right, we're just kind of, what's going to be cool about this, when she comes in, she's going to go right here, just hop, skip. Don't have to walk all the way down that hallway, just right here. It's going to work out well. I am planning on it working out well, so it's going to. So, let's, another thing I do like to do is to do a little bit of something with this lot. So I like to do the bracing breezes in case they like to exercise. Just in case. I've always been fond of the clothing optional, but I'm not doing that today. And I will also do, where is it? Fertile Energy. I think that only works. It does say twins are born here more often. I don't know if that really works or if that's only if you woohoo with that in your lot. And I don't know about peace and quiet. Tense moods go way faster. I'm going to say yeah. Even though probably in reality, everyone's more tense in a hospital. All right. I am saving this lot. I'm just going to save this lot. I'm not going to upload it. I'm just going to save it because it's really not done. Unless you want me to upload it. If you want me to upload it, I will. But I didn't do the back of it. And I didn't do this here. But I didn't do this part back here. It's just kind of open. In real life, my favorite season. Interesting. I love them all. I love them all. I love them all. I can't say I love one more than the other because they all have really cool advantages to all of them. Summer, I'm probably a little more partial to because my birthday's in the summer. My birthday's in June. So I'm probably a little more partial to that. All right. It's time to have a baby. Y'all ready to have a baby? I don't even know what we're going to name this baby. So what do you like? Trish, what do you like? What's your favorite season? Oh my gosh, here we go. We're having a baby. Here she. Okay. Let's go check in at the front desk. At least Diego's not going to leave. But he's totally freaked out. He's totally freaked out. He's not leaving though. He's not leaving. You know what? I probably should save this. I'm sorry. After all that hard work, what if something happened? Let me save. I did do that. The fall? Well, then you are in your season here. I don't know where you are, but this is fall. They said I just did the associate newsletter, and the first day of fall this year is the 22nd. September 22nd. We're having a baby, right? Did we check in? Can we try that again? We're having a baby. We're having a baby. Oh, we're good. We're good. All right. This is it. This is it. Oh my gosh. This is the Rose. So, should we call her Rose? Since this is the, Rose is a good name, right? Is that too unimaginable? Rose Lobo?
Okay.
If it's a girl? It may be a boy. I don't know what we're having. But she's supposed to like Rose stuff, right? Alright, are we going to glitch? Sometimes this glitches. I don't have any idea where Lobo went. Where did you go, Diego? We're having a baby, Diego. Come. What are you doing? He's in panic. Come sit down. Come sit down. Your wife is having a baby. Just come sit down. Calm down. Just look at him. He's like, no, I can't. That is funny. Oh, one. You did. You're so awesome. It's a boy. We're going to have a boy. I'm having fun. You need to do some Sims. You just need to do some Sims. Sims are great. All right, so let's random. Let's look and see what the first name is. Clarence Lobo. No. All right, next one. No. That's too close to urine. Uriah is just too close to urine. Kevin Lobo. What do you think? Diego? Kevin? I could go with Kevin. What do you guys think? Or do you guys have another suggestion for me? This is your chance, people. Let me know if you want me to name a sim. This little sweet little boy. Oh, congrats. Thank you. So are we going with Kevin? I like Kevin, by the way. And it's probably because of the Minions. I'm not lying. I love the Minions. And they're like, Kevin! Not so much when I hear that name and it's shouted, I think of the Minions. Although, wasn't that Home Alone? Wasn't he Kevin? Okay. Kevin it is. Kevin Lobo. All right. We've had a baby. And I don't think she glitched. I don't think she glitched. She's very playful. That's interesting. Why are you so playful? I gotta watch. Don't you get hysterical on me. Now she's, oh, that's why. It actually put one there. So I need to take this out. Because since it put one in there, that was in the way. So we will do what with this? We're just not going to have these in here. Because that's where I thought it would put it inside there, but it didn't. All right. All right. Are you ready? She looked crazy. She really looks crazy. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Oh my goodness. We've had a baby. They did fix that? I wondered, so I did download it today. I mean, I updated it before I started streaming. I wasn't sure. I'm so glad they fixed that. So it was interesting. The first time I did the hospital this way and I tried it, the first 3 births that I had there, it didn't T-pose, and then it started T-posing again. All right, let's see. Where is our baby? Oh, yay. We have a magical baby. So I'm going to move this elsewhere. We have a magical baby. Spellcaster. Kevin is a spellcaster. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I know. And I always have my Sims breastfeed. I breastfed all 3 of my kids. So I just continue in that fashion. I know you're hungry. Of course, let's smell the air first, shall we? Shall we smell the air? Oh, they fixed the room addition not working. Oh, that is so freaking awesome. I hope they fixed the other part of it too. I haven't looked at the pack. Because she wouldn't leave. You know, the option to actually leave after you decorated, after you were done, never came up. So I always had to click on her to say go home. And the little home button didn't show up. Not that it ever did show up. I don't remember. But look, we have a baby. Let's talk to Kevin. And then, oh, that is so awesome. Why? What was that about? What was that about? He didn't like talking? I don't get it. Oh, there we go. Now you can come in here. Is he sleeping on the couch? Okay, probably because the babies. He didn't want to deal with the baby. It's all right, Diego. I get it. I love that. Lurking. Lurking. Oh, she's loving on that baby. That's a good thing. All right. How about you put the laundry away instead of sleeping on the couch? Shall you? Yes, you shall. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. I am very happy, actually. I'm very happy. I'm not doing too bad for my first time to do this challenge. This isn't too bad. You need to come over here and repair that plumbing. And I guess you're going to come over here and change the diaper. Because I knew that was happening. She's like, what? I was going to eat. Why are you making me come repair this, this diaper? Or not repair the diaper. Repair the diaper. You can tell I'm getting tired. It's been a day. But we have a baby. We've given birth and we took care of the hospital. This is awesome. I'm happy. She can eat. And Diego, what are you going to do? You're going to put this away. Put it away. And it's still early. I don't know. They're tired, but it's still early. He has to work in 13 hours. He got 1 level up. He hasn't done anything mischief. Can you do anything on the computer, mischief? Social networking. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see. I didn't realize. Oh, troll the forums. I did not realize he was going to join the criminal. I think it's the criminal career. That's not his career. I think he does something else. But he asked to change careers, and I said, yeah, go ahead. I didn't know he was going to do that. Not bad. I'm not complaining. Can you just take care of that first? I need her to be in the habit of doing that. Sanitize, and then you can go to bed. Woohoo with Diego? That could be interesting. They just had a baby. She needs a day. Let's give her a day. A day could be what, 6 weeks, right? After you have a child? I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Well, I think I set out and accomplished what I needed to do. And that's important. That is important. I did do that. What? I did that. I don't know. Let him troll the forums. Keep trolling, buddy. Keep trolling. I'm going to look to see who we potentially... Let me do this, and I have to silence this thing. It always goes crazy. Okay, that's good. It's already silenced. Let's see. Who do we have on? See if we can find somebody that doesn't have a lot of viewers on. Okay. 7. Wow, a lot of people are coming up here. 41 viewers, 16, 20, 246. Well, I don't know about that one. What are we seeing? What people are playing too? Okay, so I'd like to, if you guys are up for this, I would like to, gosh, I would love to do, let's see who's on. I'm thinking I'd like to raid, that grandma. Let me shut this down a little bit. We're going to join her. I am thinking tonight, because she had a lot of people say to join me, but I'm looking to see who's on. Of course, Bleak is on. I love Bleak. How about we raid Bleak again? You guys up to raiding Bleak again? Because I absolutely love her. And I'm going to pause this. Oh, I can't believe you're wearing that. She's gone to work. Okay. And we will pick this up tomorrow with her. Let's see. Let me figure out how to do this again. All right. So as I said before, as of last night, when I end my stream, I have a little thing that I like to do afterwards. It's a little video that I play to, because when I upload this to YouTube, I like that all the stuff to be there. And I'm going to load that up. And then right when you see my grandson coming on, then I'm going to get ready to switch it over into a raid. And I think we're going to raid, let me see. Oh, she's not showing up in my thing. Oh, wait a minute. She's not showing up. What? Did she stop? No, I'm still seeing her. I guess she may not have it where I can raid. Well, that's fine. And I don't know about raiding Lil Simsy, who's got already 1.8K watching her. That would be a little much, wouldn't it? That'd be a little much. I guess we'll just end it tonight. Maybe we can raid someone better tomorrow. All right. Well, with that said, I really hope that you have the best day ever, and thank you to everybody for helping me out, helping me get to affiliate. I am so close. I feel like I'm there. I'm just going to go ahead and give thanks for it now. Thank you for us, everyone helping me to get to affiliate. So with that, I really hope that you have the best day ever.